Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm going to try to get you going as fast as I can so that you can enjoy yourself out there on the golf course. This first set of lessons is just going to talk about the basics of our new Evo swing system. To start your backswing, press and hold the primary mouse button to expand the swing power ring. Release this button when the power ring is the same size as the white ring. Then tap the mouse button when the meter reaches the sweet spot of the swing path target window at the bottom of the meter. Nicely done. That's going to work. For this step, repeat the same backswing as the previous step, but this time, after clicking at the bottom of the swing meter, you'll have to click and hold the primary mouse button when it reaches the top of the meter and release the button when it reaches the little white ring inside the circle. Unfortunately, that's not going to work, so we're going to try again. Great work. That's what we want to see. Now we're going to talk about side hill lies. When your ball is above your feet as a right-handed golfer like it is here, you're going to need to aim a little bit to the right to compensate, as this type of lie will naturally cause your ball to launch to the left of where you're aiming. The opposite is also true. When the ball's below your feet, it's going to go naturally to the right. To complete this lesson, aim a little bit to the right of your target and try to hit that target area up there on the green. And notice how the ball launches from this type of lie. Good stuff. Well done on this lesson. All right, in this lesson, we want to hit a draw shot that's going to curl the ball from right to left and into the target zone. Shaping your shot like this can help you get around corners or other obstacles out there on the course. So press the left shift button to access shot shaping mode. While holding down the primary mouse button, drag the mouse to the right to create a draw shape in your shot. You'll see the swing input meter change as a result to tell you how to swing for this new shot type. Now, see if you can draw this ball into the target area up there on the green. Great stuff. That's what I'm looking for. And just like that, we're done with our swing lesson. Hopefully you have a better grasp on how for this next lesson, we're going to learn how to dial in your approach shots to help you get as close as you can to that pin before you start putting. All right, here we have to deal with a headwind That wind is blowing directly into our face, and that means we need to account for that and choose a club that will allow us to cover more distance. Hit the E button to choose a longer club that will account for this headwind. If you overshoot it, the Q button will switch to a shorter club, just so you know. Now, try to pierce that wind and get that ball within the target area up there on the green. That's all right. We're going to try this again anyways. Almost there. I know you can do it. Let's give it another try. Great work. Now in this situation, the wind is blowing from left to right. We have a crosswind to deal with. This means we have to aim a little bit to the left to compensate. Once you've aimed your shot, you can use the wind to carry the approach shot back towards the pin and stick it close. See if you can get it into that target zone. Not quite, but I think we'll get it on the next one. Let's try that one again. All right, not quite, but we're gonna give it another go. Good job on that one. Now we have to deal with the rough. This is where you do not want to be, but let's face it, we all end up here, so it's best to know how to deal with it. The deeper your ball sits in the rough, the less distance you're going to be able to get on the shots. Now let's choose a club that will compensate for that loss of distance here and knock this close into that target area. All right, not quite there yet, but we'll try again. All right, you seem to know what you're doing here. Sometimes you'll end up with a shot that is impacted by the trees. Luckily, we can use our shot shaping to get around this sort of thing. Try using a fade here to get around this tree. Aim left of the tree, hit the left shift button to enter shot shaping mode, then click and hold the primary button while dragging the mouse to the left to dial in a fade. Now see if you can stick this approach shot on the target zone up there on the green. And look at you. That's what we want. Well done. Now you've got a few. The short game is the most important part of your game to practice. So this lesson's going to get you familiar with how to play shots on and around the green. Being able to chip well around the green can be a real scorecard saver. It's very important to choose a good landing spot for your chip so that you give it enough distance to roll into your intended target. Now let's see if we can dial in the right distance and get this chip into that target area. Well done. That's what I'm looking for. The bump and run shot is meant to get that ball on the green and rolling as soon as possible. Really, you just want to bump this ball over the rough here and let the contours of the green do the rest. Now see if you can get this chip close. Well, that's all right. We got time. We'll try it again. Great work. That's what you want. To get this up and out of this greenside bunker, we will be using the splash shot. As with chipping, you need to pick the right spot on this green to land the ball so that you have enough room to roll out and get it close to the pin. Now dial this one in and see if you can get it in that target area on the green. Fantastic work on this lesson. Sometimes you want to get that ball high up in the air and land it softly without a lot of roll, and that is when you need the flop shot. This is great for avoiding any trouble that might be in front of you leading up to the hole, but it can be tricky to execute with precision. Now try to dial in a good landing spot and see if you can flop this close, get it in that target zone. Great work on this lesson. And just like that, we're putting in PGA Tour 2K25 has more depth than ever before. So this set of lessons will get you primed up to use that putter on and around the greens. When you have a downhill putt, you don't need to hit it as hard as you normally would. So it's important to dial in the right amount of power on this putt. Now, take the slope and the break into account and see if you can sink this next putt. All right, that'll do for this lesson. For uphill putts, you need to aim past the hole to give the putt enough juice to get there. Putts also tend to break a little bit less when you're hitting uphill. Now, take the break and the slope into account and try to sink this uphill putt. That's how we do it. Sometimes when you're on the green, you're so far away, you just want to set yourself up for a nice, safe two-putt. We call these lag putts when you're just trying to get it up there close. Now, pretend the hole's like 4 or 5 feet wide and just try to get it inside of that area. Well done. That is what we want to see. Sometimes maybe you don't want to take a chance landing the ball on a tricky green, or maybe you just want to be part of the cool kids club and take the putter out when you're on the fairway. Doesn't matter. Both reasons are equally valid. Now, see if you can use the contours of the course to get this long putt close to the hole. Nicely done. That's going to work. And that will do it for the putting lesson.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final.
Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, what's on the mind of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
Now that training's out of the way, let's see what we do. Yes, I restarted. I gotta delete that first one. YouTube don't like me.
Let's catch up with play down on the
Apparently,
fourth.
someone else uses Canva and used some music from over there, I'd imagine, or it's the content creator himself, herself, whoever they are. And they monetized it, so I can't use it. So I had to redo my intro, which y'all saw when we started. And that's why I don't have no music on the intermission. And I have yet to do for PGA. That's for the race. This is the PGA. So I got to work on that one yet. All right. I don't know if it's going to let me use the 3-click or not. I'm pro level. And I was told, or under the impression, that you have to use the swing, slide the mouse, push the button, slide the mouse. So if that's the case, this is going to be a shit show. Just a heads up. What the hell we got going here? Oh, you got to hit the game. So we got 7-mile-an-hour wind. Let's do a draw. Let's do a low draw. Cut through the wind. And it's probably going to go in that rough on the left over there. But we're going to go here to avoid the tree. Which you probably won't anyway. Oh yeah, we missed it. And we're not.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
Okay. Now, if I can do that the rest of this round, I'll be happy.
Time for the second shot
Yesterday
here at the fourth.
Was a nightmare. So I'm just going to take my time. We're going to play it. We're not going to rush. So we got 7-mile-an-hour wind pushing to the right. No, it's not that far right. Looks like it's doing this a little bit. Yeah, see, it's turning, but it's slow. How do I want to play this? That's 100%. If I put it high, right? If I make it high, that's a normal fade. That's a low fade. Ball is going to run more. But if we bring it down here and make it a high fade, it's not going to reach. Oh, I fucked that all up. Look at that. Fucking missed it over here. Dude, that's why I like to draw, because I'm early on my fucking button click. So let's go with the fade, or the draw. Because that's my button click. For whatever reason, I want to click it in this area. I'm early all the time, so we might as well do it here and do a fade. All right, let's take a look at that again. So now we got a fade coming in. Problem is it's going to hold it out there. Let's bring that in here. Now that probably go right to the flag. See that draw, man, every time. And we missed the green any fucking way.
Even for the day.
Still missed it. So that's going to go downhill, but then it's going to start uphill. It might kick to the right because of that slope. Motherfucker might run too. Alright, you probably don't need it that much backspin. See how narrow that got? It got real tiny. Real fucking tiny.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Of course it is. Didn't hit it hard enough.
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
No.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Lacked a little bit of power. Look at that. 3 pars and then
Trailing
I
by
ruined
5 shots
hole.
after that hole.
Ruined that fucking hole.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Wait a minute. Dude, wait. The fuck are we doing here? Something ain't right here. Hold on, y'all. Something's fucked up here. Where the fuck am I going to find that? I don't think it's here. Fuck. Where the goddamn is it? Bear with me, people. I have no fucking clue where I'm going in this fucking place. Pro, normal. All right. Leave all that. fix this. Whatever. Whatever. Damn cat's losing their mind. That's where I was having my problem, I think. To play a different number. I don't know why you'd play anything other than that. All right, I think we're fixed. So let's try this again. See if we can start that career over. Withdraw. Confirm. And then we'll start over. Then we'll start over. No. No. Over par misses out on promotion. Whatever, dude. Get me the fuck out of here. Restart it. Now we gotta wait. Because this motherfucker, just like all the other games, take fucking forever. Nothing I can do about it. It's the game making noise. I didn't design the fucking game to put that music in there. Come on, let's go. See if it'll let me try again. Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button. That's what happened. Alright, we'll leave it at custom. Nope. Nope. Come on, bitch. Cooperate. Fingers don't always want to fucking work. Alright, go back here. Go in here. Dude, what the fuck are we doing here? They're not gonna let me. Oh my god. Why do you only allow motherfuckers? Dude, I'm telling you, some of these fucking games are retarded as fuck.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam. And out on the course, as always, is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us.
Here's the problem.
And we're looking forward
Shut
to...
the fuck up, dude. Here's the problem. The first time I tried to jump in just now, it gave me options to adjust stuff. Why the fuck am I hearing myself? That's why I'm hearing myself. Okay. I'm going to show you. Right here. Now we find out if we have to use the mouse. Slide it around. We'll get back to that in a moment. All right, let's try this again. Play event. Here we go. All right. Let's see how we got to swing here. If we got to use that other swing called the Evo swing, we might be in trouble.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. Thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. Well, it's been a super championship so far. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's get down to the first hole.
Different golf course this time. We're good here.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Okay, balls in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Around 110 yards to go.
Get left.
Nothing sweeter than a draw like that.
That's not a draw, buddy.
A long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
And he's down there. You got a read?
Right to lefter,
Bear with
up
me,
the
I'm eating
hill.
cookies,
Can
too.
be positive with this one.
My wife made peanut butter cookies the other day, and I've had a total of 5 over the last 4 days. My kids ate them all. That's every bit uphill. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Pay attention. I'm pushing the down arrow, which should bring it back to me. Okay, it did that time. Now I'm pushing it up and it should go back. See how it's coming back now? Look at that. Hold on a second. I think I see what the problem is. It's going off the edge over here. See, now it's coming back. Now it's going back out. I don't know why it fucking does that. That's crazy. See? Alright. We're going to leave it. Get in the hole.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
It's going to miss.
Oh, just missed the par. That'll be a drop shot on this hole.
Didn't just
and this
miss.
one will be for
I called
bogey.
it. I called a miss.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
All right. Get our fucking bearings together here before we go to the next
The
one.
second is a par 5.
Wind 6 mile an hour in the face. That's a half a club. No, that's what I shot.
Straight into the trees.
It's not what I wanted.
Well, Rich, this is quite an interesting vibe, isn't it? Usually we're here for the Players' Championship, and that's millions of people are watching around the world and thousands at the stadium course. But these players on the Corn Ferry Tour are sort of getting a glimpse of what life on the big stage might be like.
Well, I tell you what, I can promise you the pressure coming down the home stretch, playing 16, 17, and 18, trying to win this tournament. It's going to feel just like it does at the Players' Championship. These holes don't get any harder or any easier with or without the fans. It's going to be exciting to watch.
Yeah. Ruin that shit.
That's not the one he wanted.
Obviously. Yeah, it's going left.
This one doesn't look like it's hit with full intent.
Oh, it was full intent.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
Intent on going the wrong motherfucking way.
Well, just like Lloyd Christmas, you've got a chance. Setting this putt up from a mile away.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Tracking.
Looking magnificent. Oh, you rotten thing.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Two bogeys.
And that will drop him to 2 over
We're
now for the
still
tournament.
learning, folks. It's like my 3rd or 4th time ever playing this, so.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
I played 2K23, but that sucked. Should say I sucked. And this probably ain't gonna be no better. Get right, bitch. Get
Opting
right.
for the 5-iron.
That's in the bunker.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Really?
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough.
All right, didn't expect that coming out of there. Oh, I jumped right over
Oh, I
it.
thought that one was
I
going
could have
in.
aimed it right at the fucking hole.
Well, he wants to limit the damage here. If he can make this, it'll be a double bogey.
Didn't pay attention. I said we weren't going to rush, and what the fuck am I doing? I'm acting like I'm rushing.
And a little
In a fucking
slide
hurry.
down the standings after that
Didn't
hole.
rush you. Just kidding. It's an American joke.
Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey. Step up onto the tee
In a
with
hurry.
bit more
Oh, you're rushing.
confidence.
No offense. None intended. Where we just played this fucking hole. We did because it skipped. That's right. No. Yep.
Oh, no. Henny, where's that one headed?
This one might end up in the pine straw.
Bit
I'm good with
disappointing, that
that.
one.
I'm good with that. We're not in the water.
He's setting up for his second shot. 5 shots off the pace.
Yep, that's in the water.
He's not hit this one well, and that one's into the drink. Time to take on this shot from the rough.
Told y'all I suck. Thought I was kidding. How the hell we come out of there? It didn't kick right, you son of a bitch.
Just
It
putt
didn't
right
kick
on
to the
10
right.
feet. A good one to make. Penny,
Might have
take
been
us through the
kicking
break on
left
this
now.
putt.
Okay.
I've got it going just a tiny bit left here.
I'm a little backward, y'all. Now see the way that's going to the left made me think it was going to bounce. When it hit the ground, it would kick right, but it didn't. So did I hit it wrong? Probably. It's my luck. Ah, it's going right. No, it
And
did
down
go
she
in.
goes. Trailing by 7 after that
I
hole.
don't understand, but okay. It's a freaking video game.
To par
That's why I
4,
don't
the 5th hole.
understand. It's not logical to me. Because it's not logical. It's digital. Logic is ones and zeros, I guess, or zeros and ones. 8-mile-an-hour wind. Better ride. Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand.
Going to the beach.
Second shot here on the 5th.
Go up one club. Slide over. Out there. Swing away. Get there. Nope. Hard left.
Those fairway bunkers, they can be tricky.
dead left.
Tougher shot in golf.
Say dead left. Toughest shot in golf.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Nicely done. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Yeah. Screwed that.
So
Screwed the
close.
pooch on that.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 7 over for the day.
It's fucking crazy, man.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Get there, baby.
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Nah, we're gonna leave it there. Missed it.
Started this one on a pretty good line. Starting to work its way towards
No,
the
I
cup.
didn't.
Oh, what a
Dude,
bonus.
that's crazy. The face of the club was open or closed, I forget now, and it still made it. Cutting across it. It might be what saved it. Because of the spin.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to
Long
take a
way
look
to
at
go.
what this par 4 might be in order.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Closed and pulled.
That'll work there.
I've never hit a 300 in my life, so
Time for the second shot
Damn,
here
I'll
at the
take it.
7th.
Going with less club.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. 13 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And he's down there. You got a read?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Job done. Let's head to the next.
look at that shit. Double, double,
Sitting at
5.
6 over for the event.
6.
We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
Thought that was 5. That's going hard right.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Ouch, he's hit this one out of bounds. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
A nice helping hand he's going to get from this wind.
Seems
Not
to have
really.
chosen the 3-wood.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
Of course it is.
It's a little wayward.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down.
Goodbye.
Okay, it's out of the bunker. He'll be all right with that, but still some work to do on the green here. This next putt for double bogey. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt, 37 feet.
Get out of the way.
And the dreaded triple bogey putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead on the tee of the par 5 9th.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
This is his second shot.
It's going right. Far right. Open face
that's a
and
wild
pushed
one.
it.
This one's heading over the stakes.
It's out in the water.
Sadly, this one will make a splash.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Did it again.
That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting.
Go fuck yourself. Dude's gonna end up being shut the fuck
That
off
always
because I
looked
don't
wet,
want to
didn't
hear
it?
that shit. Just fucking drop the ball and let's fucking go. Quit talking shit, you scumbag fuck. Get over there, bitch. And it's still going right.
Just a bit outside into
Fuck
the rough.
you. Keep coming. I was hoping it'd follow all the way down the fucking sidewalk. Give the fuck, man. Let's go.
This lie's not great.
I don't know how I made that work. I have no idea.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt about 11 feet in distance. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Starts out straight enough, this putt, and it should take a little break to the left as it nears the hole.
Too late.
Just a short putt remaining here. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Now y'all gonna shut the fuck up. Let me fucking do what I gotta do. Fuck y'all. Need no bullshit from the peanut gallery. Where you going? Right where I wanted you to, huh? Stop, stop. I should have moved it forward a little bit. I did think that as soon before I even hit it, I thought I should move that forward, make it longer, give it a little more power, and I didn't do it. And now we see what happens when I don't do as I am told. Hard right. The tree saved me from going out of bounds. It's not on the green. In the bunker. Of course, he didn't fucking hit it hard enough. When you gonna learn to leave it where they fucking place it? You leave it where they fucking place it, and you'll quit fucking missing on the short. See? They always give you the right power. All you gotta do is hit the motherfucking ball. Aim it for the curve, hit the motherfucker. It's right of the flag. Oh, not no more. Now it's gonna roll down the green, make it a 40-foot fucking putt. What'd I tell you? And we pushed it left with the closed face. We pulled it while it's closed. I don't know where they get that spin from, but okay. Par. Come on. Need a smoke. Yeah, it's in the motherfucking water. You believe this bullshit? Dude, it wasn't that fucking far off. I don't know why the fuck it went there. Down here was perfect. Up here was slightly off the fucking square, and it went hard left. I know the wind was helping it, but Jesus, man. Wasn't helping it that much. That's going back into the water again. Put it back in the water again. Almost. Fuck it. Thought we were putting, but they don't opt you to do that automatic, bastards. Fucked it up. Going right. I'm dead fucking straight. I couldn't do that if I tried. I can't hit it straight when I'm in real life trying to play golf. Ain't no fucking way I could do it in this thing. Actually, going right. Don't matter what the lie is, it's still going fucking right when this line's fucked. How fucking retarded is that? It's not realistic, that's for damn sure. Yep. That's how they do you. That's how they do you. Yo, that's pretty fucking sick. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Pretty fucking good for that far away. Can't believe I'm fucking it up that bad. Oh well. Is it par 73? Send it. Hard left. Fuck off. Motherfucking hesitation bullshit. How many times you gonna fucking do this? It did it to me yesterday too. It got right here and it fucking stalled. Fucking piece of shit. See, shit like that makes me not want to play this shit, dude. I don't fucking like that crap. I'm trying to fucking learn here and you're fucking stuttering and causing me fucking grief. Fucking garbage. Yes, I am. But so is this fucking game. It's fucking bullshit how it stutters. Yep, right. See, it don't matter. If that thing says that you're going to the right, it's going to the right. It don't make a fuck what the lie says. Not very realistic, because even with the lie, it's still going to try to go the way the fucking ground's telling it to go. Fuck it, whatever. See how it's stuttering? What the fuck is that bullshit? The fuck is that? See if that fixes it. See if that fixes our fucking problem. Almost looks a little better. Seems like it's running a lot smoother too. Wouldn't that be some shit if that was my whole fucking problem the whole time? Besides my horrendous swing. I'd imagine though if the game's stuttering, it can't read the information you're feeding it with your clicks and shit, which could throw off. Dude, that thing seems to be fucking zooming now. Holy crap. Get there, please. In the bunker. Sit down, sit down, sit down. I'll take that. Take that shit all day long. We'll see. Nope. It's gonna miss. Birdie. Really? Telling me I was putting for eagle? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Was this 18? 17. Nah, it's going right into the water. Going right into the water. Told you. Might have to correct his fucking default fucking swing. Right in the water. Yeah. He fell off. Wait, where the fuck are we going, dude? Somebody fucked up the game. Right in the water. Now watch me fall in the water. That'd be funny as shit. Get the fuck out of here. "15 shots onto the green, landed within 10 feet of the pin. Game over. Last hole." I'm gonna have to take a break, check on the wife. I had to give the cat its medicine this morning. I forgot about that. That's what that break was all about. And the wife had asked me to wake her up at 9. Of course, it was 10. But what do you do? You get old, you can't remember shit. Get there, bitch. Slightly to the right. Wind's pushing it. And I went almost on the mark. Not completely. It's in the fairway. Going right. Kick to the left. Nope. Fairway. Slow down. Nice. I don't know why you just don't make that a tap in. That's a par. 1, 2, 3, 4 pars and 1 birdie and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triples. And 4 double, or yeah, 4 doubles. Shot 100. That's pretty typical for me. About 110 on average here at home. In the real world, that's about right. I'm not gonna cry, man. It's how I play in the real world, so why not in the fucking fake world? The sim world. Yeah. Like how they fucking trick your mind. Simulation. It's not real, but it feels real. Yeah, just like we live in a simulation. Imagine that. Yeah, I can't win at golf. I can't win at home either. Fucking getting yelled at for not shutting the door. Cat's gonna get out. Cat's gonna get out if you don't shut the fucking door. Door needs new screws. It ain't closing properly. Yep, just like yesterday. 144. All right, go back. Next round. Don't know what none of that is. No idea. They just gave me a whole bunch of stuff. Half of it, I don't know what it is. Continue. Wife's going to take the kids so I can play some more golf. Good, because I've been taking them quite a lot lately. All right, we may turn these guys back up just a little bit. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't change his fucking swing.
And let's see what he can do here today.
Crushed it is what he did.
Second shot here on the first.
That's going right.
That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw.
It ain't drawn.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Sit down, ball. Sit down.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
Smoked it.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Crushed it. Center to green.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got about 27 feet from here, fellas.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
A great birdie chance here.
Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Opting for the sixer.
Sit down.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
Ah. Missed. Fucking
Just
knew it.
3 feet to the cup. And down it goes.
Par. Bird. Par.
And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Nicely done.
Standing over his second shot. Outstanding shot. High quality. Putting for birdie here.
Nope.
Starting this one way out to the right. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. This shot from about 190 yards out.
That's hard, right?
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. This would be a great up and down. And he needs this to save par. John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty straight putt up until the end. Takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
momentum.
Dude, that
maintainer.
barely
Well
went
done.
in. That barely went in.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. That's nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
That's left hard. Fucker.
Uh-oh. This one's headed for the rough.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Tried to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Wonderfully played. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Crucial to save this par.
I'm not going to cry, man. It's the best round so far.
Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Don't go in the sand.
Oh, that was pure. Playing from around 160 yards.
Ah, that's going right all day.
And
In the water.
choosing the 8-iron here. This one's headed towards the rough.
Yeah,
So
we'll take
lose
the rough.
handle on that shot.
Needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
From the sand, looking to
Fucking
get
shitting
up and
me.
down.
It's
Setting up
fucking
for the
nightmare
first
ass
cut here at the green.
bullshit. How are you
Not a
fucking
sneeze.
missing that all the fucking time?
6th shot coming up.
And now it's perfect. Fuck you.
Ooh, that almost went down.
No, it didn't.
This putt
Fucking
coming
lying
up
ass
is for
piece of
triple
shit.
bogey. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It's hard to tell. It might be a little bit of a break to the right.
That's tracking. And nicely holed.
Of course it's
And
gonna
as we check
hold
the
it.
standings, our leader
Fucking
has a
garbage.
one-stroke advantage.
Give a
Just a
fuck
couple
about
to
the
play here on
leader.
the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Hard left.
Going with a 3-wood here. This one's headed out of bounds.
Going right.
Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there.
It was.
Oh, well played. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Still fucking glitching.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 9th is a par 5.
Pretty good shot there. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
That's right. All day.
This would be a great up and down. This is a par putt. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
Get left, bitch.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Well, that may have come out a little heavy.
Of course it
A
did.
little out of control, I think.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And a par putt awaits him. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. And now you just got to pray for good lie because that one's heading towards the sand. Down to Henny we go.
He is going to love this. It is sitting up.
Oh, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Setting up for his 3rd shot. Always loves the high draw. What an impressive shape.
course
All
it
right,
did.
facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Fuck off.
Eight feet to the cup.
Yeah, he's looking at a bogey putt here.
Fuck off.
Yeah, this next putt now for double bogey. And that putt will drop. Well done. And
Motherfucker's
it's a
still
one-stroke par
glitching.
far for our leader over the field. A chance here to erase the double on the last and focus on hitting a great tee shot. Looks like this one's going to the beach.
Of course it is.
Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Well, that's step one complete. Out of the sand, but now faced with a very big putt. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, now man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one looks like it's going to take quite a dive right to left.
A bit long on that one. 11 feet to the cup. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
The 13th is a par 3. Looks to be going with a 6. Oh, good shot that, right inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Nope.
That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. Okay, let's head to the next. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
No idea why this bitch is glitching like
That
this.
was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the woodwork from that one. Let's see what happens here from the pine straw. That's straight into the trees. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Come on, practice makes better.
Yeah, fuck you. I wasn't taking the ball lie into fucking effect. See?
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here.
I didn't do that the first
Henny,
time.
you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Double
This
bogey.
hole's a tough two-shotter. A long par four.
Way right. In the bunker.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
This sand shot awaits.
That's going right.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
No, that was dead south awful.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Well played. And he needs this to save par.
Fuck you.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Yeah,
This
fuck
one
you.
just for a bogey.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to
Shut the
play.
fuck up.
Welcome to this par 5 hole. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot.
Look at that jumpy ass bullshit. Why is it fucking jumping?
Time now for the 4th shot. I've seen
Fuck
worse
me.
looking swings at a playground.
Yeah, suck a dick.
Time to step into the bunker now. and this one will be for double bogey. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
Going in the water. Or maybe in that tree.
Well, that one's into the drink, folks, I'm sorry to say. John, you should have a clearer view than us. How's it lying?
Well, this looked bad to me initially, but now that I'm taking a closer look, it's sitting up pretty good here in the first cut.
And that one's headed to the drink. This putt is for double bogey. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Ah. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was swinging it like that. Don't know where that one came from. Left field, I imagine. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Opting for the 3-wood. He may not have enough club to reach the green here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Signing off with a bogey. So, 2 rounds in the books, Rich. Not a bad little day's work, I think.
No, and only 2 more to go. Looking forward to seeing what happens over the final 36.
Yeah. You ain't making
I'm
the
Luke
cut,
Elvey,
that's for damn
alongside
sure.
Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Excuse me. See, I don't know what that is. 2K followers. Negative 22 followers. Yeah, fuck them. I don't need no motherfucking followers. They can suck. Never mind. I don't have enough. You mean not enough skill points? Yep. That ain't much help, promise you that. Gave away all my VC so I could fucking upgrade. I don't know why I'm still playing. The cut line's way back.
"2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Luke, they're behind by a wide margin. So right now,
Give me a second. Come on, bitch. All right. Let's try this again. Now, this should automatically be set up on a draw every time, so I can quit fucking moving that shit. I just need to
Hello
add
and
spin or
welcome
take
back to
away
our
spin.
coverage of this Q School event, already in progress. So let's head out to the action now. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
In the bunker. Up in the rough.
That's a tough break. His second shot here.
straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Opting for the 9-iron. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
That's downhill.
That That one's got to break a long way from the left. Didn't
Hard.
quite judge the speed on that one. Putting for par. Here's a look at the par 5 seconds. It's heading to the rough for mine. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Not sure he selected the right club here. This one looks to be coming up short.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Unable to find the green on this one.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Second shot here on the third. Watch this one break. Just 3 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep around going.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 4th.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Now, great rhythm on that swing. From around 180 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Going with the 6-iron here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's about a 23-foot putt from here, guys.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. This one might just sneak off the fairway. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Coming out of the rough, I think this is going to be short.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Ooh, that just brushed past the hole. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've arrived now at the 7th with a par 4.
In the water. Fuck
Hit
you,
that pretty loose.
bitch.
That's a water ball.
You want you any
The lines
motherfucking
aren't
way.
too bad here in the first cut of rough.
In the water.
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? This is his 4th shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Yeah, it's going right.
Luke, that's a swing only a mother could love.
She don't
Sadly,
even love
this
it.
one will make a splash. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
This ball's found its way into the sand. Henny, how's it lying?
Andrew, standing over it, and I don't even know how I would play this. This is such a tough, awful, nasty, any other adjective lie.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's going to go uphill, break left to right.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
That will work. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
It's not terrible. I mean, it's a triple bogey after how many holes? And it's not setting me up with my fucking draw. It's always setting me up with a fucking fade. Fucking bastard. This fucking game's starting to suck ass, I'm telling you.
Seems to have chosen the three. Didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
He has this putt to save his par. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This putt still needs a lot of attention. There's a lot of break on it.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. And a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
See what I mean? It's not putting it on the fucking draw. It's setting it up on the fucking fade. So it's probably not going to let me change it up until this round is over, is my guess.
This one heading into the sand. It's a chance.
Yep,
For
I don't
a
blame
shot
you,
here
dude.
From the fairway
I'd be
bunker.
fucking mad as fuck, too.
Time to play from the bunker.
To the right.
That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
Newsflash, that is out of bounds. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. Yeah, that was a good shot out of the sand there. Nicely up the fairway. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Playing the draw shot here. Going with the 8-iron here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt is breaking right to left.
Looking good.
This is tracking. Oh, so close. Well judged. And this next putt is for triple bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole. That should find the sand. Playing this shot from the sand.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. Just about 8 feet left to the hole. Just couldn't quite get it to drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And it's a one-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. He's setting up for his second shot. Handy effort, that one. Where was that going?
In the water.
It was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right. Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
And this one's for quadruple bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Going right.
Luke, I think the player just went into traction with that swing.
Trying to get out of this pine straw here.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Fuck you, bitch. Fucking gave you what you wanted. You still didn't want to fucking do it.
That's disappointing.
Fuck off.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Well hold. Let's move on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
fucking matter, did it? But it did there. You fucking retard. Yep, pretty fucking boring here. Same shit, different day. I suck at every game I play. I guess that means I shouldn't be fucking playing games, huh? I think we're gonna call it here, bud. Gals, guys and gals, miscrits, miscrits, whatever you want to call your damn selves. Underachievers. Gen X, underachievers. Why? Because if they found out what we could really do, they'd want us to. Oh, what the hell ever. Come on. Girls' clothes. Playing around like you're a fucking Roman. That's retarded. I don't have any. Whatever. Yeah, game over, y'all. I'm fucking tired. I was racing at 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning on rumble.com. Go check that out. Apexes and Exits Racing. And then I came and did this here. So we got what, 1 o'clock? 2 more hours. I'll be up 12 because I was up at 3. So I'm getting tired. I need to go and fix my motion. Open, motherfucker. Oh, the fuck you doing? Yep, that's pretty much it, y'all. Oh shit, that's work tomorrow, I bet. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hold on one quick fucking second here. Fuck am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Come on, bitch. Now you can see me. Now you don't. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. Yep, that's how it works. Lock it in place. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you at the clubhouse for the next round. See ya.